I'm under Frank Lampard and is now in the final itself. N'Golo Conte, part of Leicester's Premier League title. Two wing-backs, and Brendan Rodgers keeps faith with 19-year-old Luke Thomas, who scored in the midweek. There's no time to mess about with thoughts of projects, and N'Golo Conte, their most humble of football influence, not just for his club but for his country. No room for racism. So, the other end. And grateful in midweek, and that's a pretty decent pass as well. A stray back pass. It wasn't quite an own goal.
He's got a slight problem at the moment.
Leicester space, and what did Leicester do about him? Well, not too much. There was a game up at the KP a couple of years back. Castagna might have to run on Alonso here. Poor Vardy pokes it goalwards. It was certainly
to that situation.
Azpilicueta trying to get there. Iheanacho. Oh, big shout for handball, and on the say-so of the assistant, maybe Michael Oliver might have seen it himself. Thomas leaves it. Tielemans puts it across, and it was a little bit of a chance for Soyuncu. Got the winner at Old Trafford in midweek. Ziyech back for Alonso again. It was Mount. It's not far away. With the confidence, it got a deflection on the way too. And Schmeichel with a greasy. And now Tielemans, the shot's on, and he had another stride into it actually. Here's Werner. Not his stronger side, and certainly not his most successful shot. Back by Thiago Silva, and it's just touched away. Where Azpilicueta, if that touch hadn't happened, might well have not. Oh, and Mason Mount fires it across, but yes, it was a replay, of course. Then there's a challenge by Castagna, and another one, and a card. Castagna. Ziyech and Mount have switched sides for the moment. For Werner, still Timo Werner. Fofana did very well. Albrighton. Rudiger was round responsibly. Now Leicester do get a free kick. Been plenty of tenacity. But Thomas with the delivery. And Marisa Balaga was watching. It's Soyuncu's his second headed chance, with a chance to run at Fofana. Again, it's a right-footed shot. It is deflected, this one. And Chelsea, Tielemans. Oh, it's a touch from Vardy again, suspiciously in an offside position, but maybe not. And the former player N'Golo Conte in the knot. It does, but a lower for Chelsea. Just shading it in terms of the feeling if you're looking for a winner.
And you look at, there's goals in there, there's Giroud, there's Havertz, there's a
who does so much work with walking football in Surrey and minutes with problems with that heel injury. So far so good for that reorganised Leicester defence after Mount. And Fofana made sure he went no further.
Yeah, recovered from his...
Nice ball, early ball. Old Brighton, he's aimed towards Vardy, but that away past Ndidi, not easy that. And Leicester again won it back again. Jorginho goes down, and Tielemans. Conte trying to pick up Alonso. But he's got a lot of time to measure this. Alonso with the header, and a simple save for Kasper Schmeichel in the end.
Yeah, just mentioned that, didn't you, Alonso?
Pick it up. Tielemans to measure another one in there, and flashes across the face of goal without getting any cut. Play it back. 20. Tielemans to play that one in. Vardy was attacking the end where their supporters are gathered. Fofana couldn't 6 at one stage or another this season, Leicester City. Thomas. Just one for Vardy to chase Thiago Silva.
Channel.
Yeah.
sense there's something here.
Albrighton, that's deflected. Leicester won it back, and Albrighton gets a good cross in. Vardy can't quite reach that one. Azpilicueta, it's not at all the ball Chelsea wanted.
And that's the difference with
The fans, if that does happen, that's a
Tielemans lining one up. And what a goal! What a brilliant goal by Youri Tielemans! And the Leicester City fans go absolutely potty. They sense history. One of the great FA Cup final goals that from Youri Tielemans.
the big question is, Perez blocks it. I think it hits his knee onto his arm, but that doesn't directly lead to the goal.
Fafana got there. Ziyech, who can volley them, but that wouldn't.
Tielemans has been excellent all day. The first half, he was the one that was
Ziyech to play it forward. Chelsea have just lost their way in the game. That's better though. Conte, space is tight. Leicester's Marcus Alonso's gone off with Ziyech. Chilwell to his outside. Mount had to be careful, Soyuncu, but just I think took his foot away.
Now the two outside centre-backs are going forward for them as well.
Reece James to play that ball into Azpilicueta's crosses. N'Golo Conte. Maddison was caught there by Azpilicueta. An FA Cup final after Mel Griffiths in 1949 and Ken Keyworth in 63. Thomas is okay again. It was a long check to see there wasn't a chip towards the back post there, and the header is scrambled off the line. Great save. Leicester City stay ahead. Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. Luke Thomas was
Defended wide.
his Mount with a bit of space. Contingent. Back to Rude. For Arsenal. Here's Mount to get on now and say, well, break us down if you can. And they're not going to do it like that. It's Pulisic. From one of those. Thiago Silva. Vardy's got the better of him. And Vardy goes to ground. Vardy tried. Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's given room to measure across, and it's James to measure the latest one. And Havertz with an effort. Mount in the end, rather, with the effort, which was again Schmeichel with a fantastic save.
Incredible. What a save. What a strong hand.
Mason Mount. Here comes the cross. He's grabbed it. And Hudson-Odoi for Chelsea, who live in hope, but it is late. Very late. Chilwell's made this running behind. Has he got there? Soyuncu, but he's scrambled home. They have the equaliser. Let's have a look at this. They're going to disallow it. They're going to disallow it. One of those fractional line decisions. Again.
Wow, that is so close.
What a moment to be debated later on. It's not over yet. Giroud going in for a header, looking for the little flick. And the referee blows the whistle. Leicester City with a triumph for the ages. With as good a goal as you're ever likely to see in an FA Cup final. And Leicester have completed the set now. They've won the League Cup in the past. They won the Premier League against all odds 5 years ago. FA Cup final.